setting up the slip and slide? Slip and slide, baby.
So I can write anything they want on these.
Well, she wrote that already.
Yeah, but I just
she's trying to
off the price.
What did you want on this?
I love these.
Thank you.
You all right there?
Yeah. I don't know, Chuck, like if we turn that so people can see both sides of it coming and going. The porch leaner.
This one?
Yeah.
Yep. I can. Level though.
Well, if we can. Or maybe the other side.
I'm just thinking we leave it like that.
All right, that's fine.
You're not too far away.
Done, you think?
Yeah.
About 12 minutes.
Pardon?
About 12 minutes.
Yeah.
I think we're all here.
I'm very happy about that. As you can see, I'm demonstrating the towel holder. I've got these three up here, and the towel that I'm going to be putting on this one is going to be. This was a little scratchy. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. It's
Lots of wood.
exciting to do.
Lots of wood back there.
Buy them for someone.
I got an old pillowcase. Sheets of rain were going up the.
Michael, see that turtle over there? The turtle on the ground. I don't know if he's looked yet. He used to do turtle patrol on the beach, so we always get in turtle things.
That's concrete, so
Yeah, won't go anywhere.
Yeah,
Oh, do you have mold?
you'd hit your ball out there and you'd see a puff of dust. Go for that.
Are you spending the day?
Well, there's
We were here last night, yesterday.
Oh, do you have your trailer here then?
No, I didn't bring it. Yeah.
I know he always says he's
I know,
bring it down.
sometimes we would, but not this time. And part of it's the parking for the trailer because he's now changed the front yard is the septic.
Mic check, mic check, microphone check. Microphone check, microphone check.
plain one?
Yeah.
That's hyper.
Very easy to maintain.
Here, buy it. I'll talk about golf.
Thank you. I know, I didn't want to.
Well, see if, no, buy it out of there and just surprise.
All right,
Put a
got it.
bonus down.
Thanks, Hal. You're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
heard it.
Yeah, just don't pick it up by there.
Oh, I tell you what, baby, just write it on the envelope. I'll write it on the envelope.
I'm always like, you need to practice. You could do, you know.
Were you a practicer?
No.
Yeah, not until I went to college and realized that.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And then, because I've never had.
Oh, tomorrow.
I'm selling books today. I have a booth back towards the back, or towards the middle. So definitely stop by and say hello if you're interested. And so this story is from the point of view of a young woman named Amy. And this character has grown up in a small town and has kind of moved away to the big city, and then has to come back home after a tragedy. So she kind of has to deal and kind of all the stuff of coming back home. So I'm going to read a few sections right now, and the first section I'll read is from chapter 1, so kind of the opening of the book here. Outside the window, the sky is a wash of white. The bare, black tree branches scrape against it like bony fingers on marble. The sound puts a vinegar taste in my mouth. We're on the second floor of this funeral home, and all I see of the world outside is the sky and branches. The whole world is bones and marble. I'm so sorry for your loss. Who's Jesus, I wonder?
Mind your
I come
way.
to the middle.
Nope.
Theo. Theo is Jesus, obviously. Of course, the Last Supper is very colorful. That's something I've always loved about it. All those guys have the most beautiful clothes. In reality, a dozen peasants from the 1st century Roman-occupied Palestine would be wearing various shades of gray and brown. They'd be all dirty and uncouth. They would not be a tidy collection of Irish Americans in black funeral clothes. Furtively glancing around, wondering if he's been found out yet. I've always thought funerals were terrible shams. I never understood the reason for throwing a party because someone died. In our case, 2 people. And the cause of death is always various shades of tragic. In our case, an accident. Out of the blue. 2 people lost. Overhead mirrors the warm glow of the streetlights. I stop at an intersection, right at the corner where the empty old bank building, the tallest structure in Hayden, sits across from a park that used to be a city block. I look over to the next lane to my left, and there's a bright blue SUV playing loud music. Mom and Dad are in the front seats. Finally, the gas works. I speed through town the route I think they would take, but I can't find them. There are no other cars, no other people in the entire town. I'm completely alone. I drive out into the countryside, up the hills to the is black and silent as the sky above it, until I can't tell which is the earth and which is the sky, and I am caught between them. They press me together like a vice, tightening and tightening. Then I wake up. I'm sorry, I'm scattered around until I find a charger. I plug it in and tremble while waiting for the phone to boot up. 8 a.m., October 27th, a Saturday. 3 weeks and a day after the terrible Friday. My phone has dozens of missed calls and just as many unread texts and hundreds of unopened emails. The panic in my chest softens. I breathe full breaths for the first time all day, maybe the first time in 3 weeks. Soon, the pockets of wilderness outside get smaller and farther between. Soon, I am joined by more cars as the exits get all came tumbling down.
And I want you to know I read it already tonight, and it's a great book. It's a great read. It's so fun to recognize some of the places in the area that the book describes, and Anna's travels with the characters. So I think all of you will enjoy. The afternoon, everyone. Thank goodness the rain has passed away. Next time we'll have a pleasant
Absolutely, or just stop by to say
you.
hey. I'll get the koi back in sooner than later. I could be lying. They're in my living room right now. I learned my dog fishes. Who knew?
The afternoon, everyone. Thank goodness the rain has passed away. Next time we'll have a pleasant
Absolutely, or just stop by to say
you.
hey. I'll get the koi back in sooner than later. I could be lying. They're in my living room right now. I learned my dog fishes. Who knew?
Right.
Go.
And It All Came Tumbling Down is a novel set in a fictional version of Venango County, Pennsylvania, about a young woman who grows up in a small town and has to come home and deal with all the things she left behind.